we're back. Rainbow flickers over the crimson screen, and I'm unsettled, not scared, maybe a bit confused, but unsettled is the word I would use the most for this episode because we finally got the man in yellow in his full yellow suit sitting down with Tabitha.
Sitting down, he was standing, but yeah.
And it was somehow worse because he was just talking.
Yeah, he barely touched her.
That's exactly why he was happy to see her. Like, he's been waiting for the meeting. And the thing he says to her is, you're about to do something you've never done before.
Because you're about to do something you've never done before. We've played this game so many times.
I haven't stopped thinking about it.
Yeah, it's either the biggest lie in the show, the biggest truth. I don't know which one scares me the most.
Well, we're breaking down all of it. Jade's terrible plan. Fatima's body doing things it medically shouldn't be doing. Henry being poisoned by a man in yellow. And Victor preparing Ethan to basically be Rick from The Walking Dead. We're going to get into it. Okay, so we open the morning after Roger's attack at Colony House. And they are burning his body, which... respect. If someone dies, comes back, and it I guess dies again, you definitely want to burn it?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, burn everything. Just a bonfire policy. You die, you get the flames. You gotta open a Burger King.
Wow, okay. But
you have no food in the season, so why not?
But Donna is not okay. She's trying to hold it together. But you can feel Colony House is falling apart. It is nobody feels safe anymore, and they shouldn't feel safe.
Yeah, because things now are not the same. Like we got different monsters, different rules. So what make them feel safe? Like talisman might not work no more. We saw that just now last episode. So
yeah, and especially like with Roger being technically a new type of monster. But didn't Sophia remove the talisman before Roger came to the house? So what's it saying that technically the talisman wouldn't have stopped him from coming to the house?
Well, we've been talking about it, and we might actually think that the talisman never worked in the first place. So we'll see.
That's true. And Donna knows all of this. You know, Elizabeth Saunders plays that scene so well. She's not reaching; she's suppressing, and the whole episode is a slow boil. Everything is about to crack. Like you can feel it in the scenes.
Yeah, it's really feel like the seasoning, the sprinkle of spices before the big meal for the last 2 episodes of the season. Really,
I agree. All right, well, let's talk about some scenes because Tabitha is alone, and suddenly the man in yellow is just there sitting. But let's backtrack a little bit. How did she get there is the most important part because Thomas called and told her to come to the RV. Now that answers one of our questions: is that the man in yellow hasn't been the one calling the house?
Aren't you gonna say anything?
What do you want?
Come to the RV, or I'll hurt Julie and Ethan.
Yeah, it is pretty scary when your dead kids telling you, if you don't come, I'm gonna kill my brothers and sister.
But that also brings up a new question. How does the man in yellow even know about Thomas?
True.
So, more questions, but hey. The way Douglas E. Hughes plays the character, he's not menacing in the traditional way. He's delighted. He's arranging Ethan's drawings like he's, helping her decorate.
Yeah, it's not much. I just feel like, it's worse.
Than if he was angry. He's treating her trauma like interior design. Looking at these memories you haven't found yet. Look at your son's drawings. Remember Miranda? Fun times.
Yeah, and then the line, you were here because you're about to do something that you've never done before. That's either a prophecy, a manipulation. We're not knowing what it is, but either way, it worked because we don't know either. And this cycle actually seems different or not?
I think it is different, and that's probably why the man in yellow has decided to show himself now to at least Tabitha. He wouldn't show up like this unless she's a real threat. Miranda never got this meeting, at least that we know. And none of the previous versions did either. So Tabitha is the one who actually left and came back. And that's never happened.
But you also say you're about to unleash a type of suffering you can't even begin to imagine, which sounds like a warning, a promise, or it actually means it.
Yeah, the most disturbing part when he also references Ethan, he's letting her know your son could end up like Victor, left behind, alone for decades. And he says it like it's just interesting to him, like he can't wait to see what she chooses.
Yeah, that's your ambition, really. It never just the monster with claws, it's the choices you make. And really, it's someone telling you whatever you do next, people will suffer, and you have to pick which ones. Is kind of scary, and it's pretty much the theme of that episode.
Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think? Because I don't know. Do you think the man in yellow is telling the truth, and do you think it's just a manipulation tactic? I'm gonna go with the latter.
I would say he's actually studying them, and he actually enjoyed the fact it's different because he's been doing the cycle so long.
Yes. Okay. Let's talk about Jade. I love Jade, but why is he acting like Elon Musk now? I mean, I was all with him for his plan to send people down there until Kenny asked him the question, oh, you'll be down there too?
You're going to be one of the people going down into the tunnels, making the hard decisions. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Very Elon Musk not to be going down.
Of course. Yeah, that plan was stupid.
Okay, yeah, that's what you told me. The plan was stupid.
Yeah, no, I'm serious, really. Okay, let's recapitulate. Okay, he wants to send a team into the monster tunnel to get the children's bones, and at the same time, have another team put up a bottle tree so an escape hatch opens above the chamber at the same time.
Why at the same time?
Exactly. Why not pull the tree first? Just like it doesn't make any difference. Why not just dig from above, like just literally remember the roots open the way, make the exit, then go in. This is basic. This is not genius thinking, really.
And Boy's not helping. He storms out because he wants a plan with zero casualties. And Father Katsui's ghost calls him out. And that's not realistic. But instead of workshopping the plan, nobody talks.
No, they do talk, but actually they talk to the person who actually the most suspicious, which was Sophia. Sophia can know everything what's happening, but everyone else they've been meeting for 3 seasons and do not know. So yeah. But the show is doing this on purpose, right?
Yes.
The characters are making bad decisions because they're sleep deprived, they're traumatized. But as a viewer, I'm just looking at the screen, just dig the hole first. Why?
Okay. Here's my fear. The fan theory going around over on Reddit is that if they destroy the faraway tree by pulling it up, the talisman stopped working. And then what? Nowhere is going to be safe. Everyone does.
Yeah, the tunnel has used that tree to teleport people to safety. So Bob got out of the chimney because of the tree. Tabitha got to the lighthouse because of the trees. You destroyed, you lose, all your eventually exist forever for maybe.
Make it make sense. I don't know. I feel like this plan is going to backfire on everybody involved. But we're heading into the last 2 episodes, so there's definitely going to be some carnage somewhere.
Yeah, but I would say if they decide to kind of destroy the fact that the talisman is helping people, might be a very thrilling last season of the show.
Yes.
They could get there, I think.
Yeah, they could. Okay. And Fatima, I don't know what's going on with our girl Fatima,
Mm.
but she's connected with Smiley to save Kenny in the last episode.
Mhm.
Her body is now changing. She has black veins spreading across her abdomen.
Yeah, and looking back of what we were talking about last episode, we might actually have an idea now how does the monster knew about the plan from Boyd, because Boyd said it in a colony house and
Mhm.
Fatima was there. So maybe Smiley was connected to Fatima. He could actually hear what was going on.
That's true. So they may end up having to lock her in the room now when they
Exactly. But let's go back to the black veins.
Mhm.
So Kirsty and Mariel examine her. The heartbeat way too slow. Blood pressure way too low. That sounds like a song. Kirsty says, medically speaking, she'll be alive. But she says she's fine.
Yeah, which is honestly more terrifying. If she was in pain, you'd understand the stakes, but she's walking around fine, but her body is pretty much dead.
Yeah, it's doing the impossible already. And Mariel says something interesting that might not be a bad thing that she's dead.
Oh, yes, Krista got so mad about that.
Oh, yeah, because from a medical standpoint,
Mhm.
Maria looking at it that way, this is a catastrophe. But from a survival standpoint, if she can now control the creatures, might not be a bad thing, even if she's dying.
Yeah, and I wrote this down, in my notes, but I keep thinking about the queer horror lens, like we put on her on the last episode. And Fatima's body has been violated. First by the pregnancy, then by whatever Smiley did to her, and now her body is changing in ways nobody can explain, and everyone has an opinion about it. And Ellis says, "I know how you feel," and she explodes, rightfully so, because he doesn't. Nobody does. And also, Ellis, stop talking because you haven't done anything. So.
and it's believed that I will say everything. No, yes, no, you haven't been pregnant by a monster. You haven't done nothing for 3 seasons. So let's stop pretending you are the hero of that show, because you're secondary characters that haven't done nothing. You even didn't replace your your dad to try the totem pole. So let's be honest. Okay. So yeah, so she says she doesn't care what happened to her. And that's really the scariest line in the whole episode, because the character who's giving up is a character who will do something reckless.
Yeah. Well, the fan theory that's shopping around on Reddit is that her heartbeat is slow because that's when Smiley sleeps.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think happens to her at night when Smiley's awake?
Oh, I think she's becoming something, maybe not a monster per se, because she's going to become a monster. I don't know if she'll become a monster, but she will not be human.
She's becoming the Komodo lady.
Oh, it could be. That would make sense, because actually she got some black vein as well. So it could actually be part of the cycle.
Okay, David, what's happening with Henry?
He's drunk. He's been poisoned. We saw in the last episode, I think, but before that, Sophia put blood in his drink, and he started to have vision of the future.
No, visions of what's currently happening, because technically it's saying that he was drinking, got into a car accident, or something happened, and he was in the hospital.
He took a bad mushroom.
The bad mushroom.
The bad acid trip, and he actually in a coma ever since.
Which doesn't make sense, but okay.
No, but now you got a wife, a grandson, Victor in the suit, which is so weird because we're not used to Victor making sense when he's talking. But we know it's a lie. We know that.
Yeah. And, it's exactly what happened to Abby. Remember Boyd? Boyd's wife, she had visions telling her that it was all just a dream, and if she killed everyone, that they would all wake up from that terrible dream.
Yeah, and we actually see, maybe we are seeing what happened to her, because the doctor in that vision, Henry Ives, just telling him that you've been stuck in that delusion for so long. The only way for you to exit that delusion is to kill the anchor, and the anchor could be Victor. So we might actually see Harry try to kill his son, which is kind of dramatic.
So it makes you wonder, how exactly did Boyd's wife get manipulated by the man in yellow?
Because the man in yellow was there all along, and I keep telling you that.
It was not there. He was not there all along.
We don't know.
But I do think maybe he had minions or something.
Minions.
Because, I mean, he was controlling Sarah.
The yellow characters.
You know, I mean, he was controlling Sarah. You know, Sarah kept saying, like, the voices tell me to kill the boy.
The thing doing papoy. No.
Anyways.
Okay. But let's be honest. Like, nobody's comparing notes. Again, like Boyd having that situation with his wife, Henry's getting the vision, and nobody's talking again.
Yes, I don't understand why they don't just have a meeting and just say, okay, what is happening to everybody right now? Simple. But of course, we don't want to pay too many background actors, so that'll probably never happen. But one background character moved up from getting her face slashed off to now she's sitting in chairs. They were giving her furniture privilege, so I'm sure that went up in price.
Oh, really?
Jake, yeah.
But she did basically add that scene was, what the fuck is going on?
So yeah, she's going to be maybe a recurring character. Love that for her.
For one season. Most probably she's going to die at the end of the season because we have a massacre at the end of the season. She might be the one dying. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, if Henry kills Victor and then maybe the cycle completes, the massacre starts again. That's the play the man in yellow is moving his pieces.
Yeah.
But a better question is, why can't the man in yellow just kill Victor? Why can't the man in yellow just kill Ethan?
Because he enjoyed looking at people being
is it
destroying each other.
Because I feel like if that was the intent, he could just do it himself. But there seems to be a reason he can't do it himself, which I find very interesting.
For me, I'm just looking at the monsters and him now. They're toying.
They're already afraid. Like, I feel like Victor has been terrified for 40 years.
But Victor could have been killed by the monster in the cave. They never killed him.
And Ethan is also scared and has a big, amount of fear going on. So what is it that the man in yellow needs? Does he need someone else to kill them?
It seems to be because remember in the first season, Sarah was supposed to kill Ethan.
Mm-hmm. The man in yellow did kill Jim.
Yeah, but Jim's not important.
And I guess we do have the solution with the man in yellow saying that he took one of Jim's teeth.
Yeah, and also the fact that Ethan most probably met the man in yellow dressed up as his dad. Mm-hmm. Because we keep wondering why a ghost would be looking left and right all the time when he's talking to actually Ethan, because he's supposed to be a ghost, but obviously he was not.
Yeah. And also the whole dynamic with Tabitha, Ethan, and Victor. Tabitha, let Ethan learn how to take care of himself, because you can't promise that everything is going to be okay. That's not how it's going to work.
Oh, I just realized something.
What?
Well, who's actually said to Ethan to look for the Lake of Tears?
Jim?
Yeah, Jim being the man in yellow. Maybe he wanted to actually for them to find the door, to bring the door out, to wake them up, for the chain of action to happen.
Could be.
Hey, he's playing chess.
Okay, rapid fire. I guess theories corner right now. But we're gonna talk about some of our theories. Mm-hmm. All right, David, you go first.
Okay. Okay, one of them, the tree they are trying to uproot. Same tree everyone see on the road when they first arrive. Full cycle, destroy it. You destroy the entrance and maybe trap yourself forever. So actually, the tree is always the end.
Okay. My theory is Tabitha doesn't follow the man in yellow's instructions. In fact, she does the opposite, and that's what's never been done before. That's why this cycle breaks.
Yeah. And the golem, she built it for a reason. I think she's going to use it in some way, but it's going to cost her.
Yeah, and the big one, with only 2 episodes left, Elizabeth Saunders said that there's a fairly violent unraveling for all of this coming, and we're going to see a massacre, and I don't think everyone makes it out.
Well, that's why it's called a massacre, but yeah.
But also, let's not forget, Boyd also saw a massacre this episode.
True, and Boyd is having more visions also. So do you think it will die? Because for me, I'm looking at Victor seems to be...
either Victor, Henry, the woman with her face half slashed off.
Do you think Ellis will die?
I think Ellis could die.
I don't know, we haven't done nothing for the show.
They keep teasing Kenny
I don't think Kenny will
but
die.
I don't think he will. And even the actor had a very fun TikTok.
It was fun. It was very fun, yes. But I do love the fact that we actually don't know. We know something will happen, we don't know what.
All right. And do you guys think Jay's plan is a good plan?
No. No.
What?
No.
And do you think we can trust the man in yellow, what he's saying to Tabitha? Because he seems very excited about a new game.
Well, if you've been doing Psycho for centuries, I think you'll be happy when something changes.
Well, you guys can leave the comments and we will respond back to them in our next video. And see you guys next Wednesday.
So, yeah, hopefully.
On episode 9.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye-bye.